Hey to everyone in our Big Brothers Big Sisters family. We hope this message is finding you safe and healthy. My name is Jessica Watley, Executive Director of Big Brothers Big Sisters. The last 2.5 months have been an unexpected challenge to say the least. We know and are glad to know that you miss each other. You all know that we value relationships, especially those of our bigs and littles. We've heard from many of you and taken your input into deciding on our next steps for our matches. As of June 1st, we will be allowing matches to resume in-person outings. In allowing this contact, we have laid out guidelines that will be sent to each participant in the match. Prior to resuming in-person match outings, this policy must be signed by the parent and the big. We are asking each person to sign, even if they do not anticipate resuming in-person contact at this time. Each match must decide personally and together when it is appropriate to resume in-person contact. Deciding to meet in person will be an ongoing personal decision that will change repeatedly depending on updates within the pandemic, contact with other people, personal health, or symptoms. This is a decision that will need to be assessed each time when planning an outing. Each person needs to make a thoughtful choice about what is the best decision for themselves and their own health. Members of the match need to respect each other's needs and put safety first. Consider the ripple effects. Who have you been exposed to recently? Will either of you be near someone who is immunocompromised or at heightened risk? If so, consider what is best for their health too. Please don't put pressure on each other into having in-person contact. Be careful and sensitive in assessing if anyone feels anxious or concerned about their safety or health. If you need some support around how to have this conversation, please contact your case manager. We want you to know that we believe that relationships can continue to grow and be meaningful in the absence of in-person contact. We also know that in-person contact is important for connection and mental health. Remember that whether virtual or in person, consistent contact is the most important. Please go to our website and our Chattanooga Bigs Facebook page for more virtual activity ideas. It's important to note that Hamilton County's positive case numbers are rising daily. Any in-person contact carries a risk for COVID-19 transmission. A person with no symptoms can be a carrier and infect others. Please follow the CDC guidelines as well as our guidelines in order to keep all parties safe. You'll notice that one of our guidelines is that each match wear a mask during their outings. We've ordered masks for all of our bigs and littles, and we will be setting up distribution days when they arrive. If you don't have your own mask, we are asking that you wait until our masks arrive before resuming in-person outings. Another one of our guidelines is encouraging outdoor activities. Many bigs have brought care packages to their littles, shared dinner on opposite street curbs, and other social distancing activities during this time. We encourage these type of socially distanced activities to continue. Spending time with your little in their neighborhood is a huge step in meeting your little where they are. Part of being a big is to be a role model. This includes modeling healthy behavior, responsible decision-making, self-care, and being a rule-abiding community member. This includes washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, and wearing a mask. It also means modeling ways to cope with frustrating and stressful situations, talking about feelings, finding healthy self-care activities, and being open about good days as well as bad days. We at Big Brothers Big Sisters will continue to monitor and follow advice of the CDC, our city, county, and state leaders. We may choose to revise or revoke these guidelines around in-person contact at any point. Please read our new policy in its entirety. We will be sending out information as well as information regarding calls that we will be hosting for our bigs and parents next week to answer any questions you have regarding this policy. Lastly, from our board and our team, I want to say thank you. Parents, thank you for entrusting your child with us and their big. And bigs, we're so thankful for your commitment and the time you choose to invest in the life of our littles and your littles. They are going to achieve big things, and we're thankful you're choosing to be a part of that. Have a great weekend.